Hello, Kirby Eagles. Today I have a ghost story for us. This is The Library Ghost by Carol Boston Weatherford, and our illustrator is Lee White. I hope I don't end up with a ghost in my library. The library by day was busy and bright, but after the doors were closed for the night, and the guard dozed off after checking the locks, the halls were abuzz with bumps, thuds, and knocks. Each morning the librarian found a big mess. Books, helter-skelter, piled high on desks. I would be so sad to come into such a mess. Miss Mims was stumped as she went shelf by shelf and concluded, I'd best do a night shift myself. When the last reader left, she set several traps and stayed on the lookout between her cat naps. Do you see all the cameras and ropes and traps she has set? But the library ghost had but one task in mind, to search every book until she could find the one thing she lacked, to rest at last in peace. So she flipped through the atlas, north, south, west, and east. Do you see her? A library ghost, pulling all those books off the shelf. She looked inside fairy tales, fables, and novels, grilled ogres and giants until they groveled. She cornered Jack Horner, pinned down Peter Pan, and quizzed the Mad Hatter of Wonderland. I wonder what she's looking for. She pestered the Frog Prince, badgered Briar Bear, and picked on Rapunzel by tugging her hair. She begged the Good Witch and the Wizard of Oz, and shook the brass lamp where the genie was. She spooked Rumpelstiltskin and Billy Goat Scruff, bugged the Bad Wolf, who stormed out in a huff, poked Rip Van Winkle, woke him from a dream, and frightened Miss Muffet, who let out a scream. She sure is hassling all of our fairy tale creatures and characters. Miss Mims heard the ruckus and leapt from her chair, rushed down the hallway and up a dark stair. Face to face with the ghost, she shook off her fear, said shh, and then asked, What are you doing here? The guilt-ridden ghost said, I just cannot rest. Miss Mims stared her down and said, Let me guess. You wrote in a book or tore out page 9. You brought books back late and still owe a fine. The ghost hung her head. You must think I'm a jerk. I let someone down, needing help with homework. I was stumped by a riddle, a hard-to-find fact. What gallops for miles but leaves not a track? She's trying to solve a riddle. Then it came to Miss Mims. The ghost was Miss Hall, the woman whose portrait hangs on the wall, the librarian who manned the old reference desk and tackled each question like some kind of test. So she feels bad because she wasn't able to help a student solve a riddle. Let's search the web, dear, said Miss Mims with a sigh, and a freight train appeared in the blink of an eye. What gallops for miles and never leaves a track? A freight train. No longer in limbo, the ghost grabbed a book and perched herself right in the storytime nook. Oh, she's so happy now. Amid pillows and plush toys, she sits to this day, reading book after book, and there plans to stay. When Miss Mims shares ghost lore, kids know it's true, for the library ghost ends each tale with a boo! I hope you enjoyed our little ghost tale for today. Also want to remind you, Kirby friends, that you are able to go to Destiny Discover to place books on hold that you can pick up from the library on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 10 to 2. Enjoy checking out some new library books. Have a great day, Eagles.